Previously on All My Children.
What were you doing in Ryan Lavery's motel room?
I don't owe you an explanation. Vanessa was just here. She was going on about all the terrible things she did to advance her son's career. I think David knew about it all along.
Somebody's making him laugh pretty hard. I figured it was you.
What took you so long? This. A speeding ticket. Why can't you be more careful? You're in a foul mood.
Liza's got something going.
Something like what?
She fired my CFO. Candace, just like that.
Doug Mitchell?
Yes, Doug Mitchell. The chief financial officer at Chandler Enterprises for 25 years, and she just fired him with no warning.
Have you spoken to her?
I'm speaking to you. She's seeing Ryan Lavery again, too.
What? Oh, man. Is she circling around a divorce again?
Could be. Firing Doug Mitchell would fit into that scenario.
If she's playing hide and seek with your ass,
You'd have to get rid of Doug Mitchell first, yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
So get me in there. Get me back inside Chandler Enterprises before Liza wipes me out.
Let me see that little one. Have a seat. There's a little tiny one here, you see that? I think that's fool's gold. You know why they call it that? Because it's not real, but it fools people.
I'm gonna give it to Daddy.
Oh, well, Daddy's not easy to fool. Let's rock and roll.
Oh, Dr. Hayward, thank you for joining us.
I'm not really sure what this is about, ladies and gentlemen, but I think it's very important to warn you that I'm still contesting my dismissal. Given my research and my grants and honors, I think it'll be very difficult for you to prove your case.
It's interesting that you should bring up the matter of your awards.
What, have I been given another grant, Dr. Martin? That would be very embarrassing for you, wouldn't it?
Actually, it's just come to our attention that none of your awards was earned. That all of them were bought and paid for by your mother.
Do you think it's true that laughter is the best medicine?
Well, if it's true, I'm almost cured. Thank you.
Oh, we have an audience.
What did I tell you, Ryan? She's up to her old tricks.
Did you come here for something, Erica?
Yes. But I got more than I bargained for.
You're upset that I'm here?
No, I'm delighted. Because now you can't pit father against son once again. Ryan arrived in plenty of time to watch you lay the groundwork.
Not amused? Neither am I.
No, you shouldn't be amused. Not since you just alienated your only friend. What you should do is tuck your tail between your legs and just skulk out of town.
Do I threaten you that much?
Oh, don't flatter yourself, Kendall. Ryan has seen your true colors. Just be smart.
The only true colors I'm seeing right now are yours, Erica. And if anybody should leave town, I think it should be you.
Adam, I want to caution you about overreacting.
She has kicked Doug Mitchell out of my inner circle with a platinum parachute. And by damn, I'm going to end the destruction right there.
All right, then. Let's freeze all the assets, uncover the damage, and start dividing the property.
And forced Liza into a divorce.
Adam, I'm just offering you alternatives.
Divorce isn't one of them. And if that's what Liza's after, I have to be ready.
I'm living in a police state.
We're busy right now. Barry and I...
Do you think you could make some time for me, Mr. Shire? Because my civil rights are being
We're gonna have to
violated.
take care of this later.
My room is destroyed, Dad.
if the maid moved a couple of your things...
Move? No. There's no moving. It was decimated. There's stuff everywhere. It's completely trashed.
No one here would do that. How about one of your friends?
Yeah, one of my friends followed me home from school and destroyed my room. The blonde stormtrooper you married did it, okay? She's out of control.
Are you mad at Daddy?
No, darling. Now this is coal. And if you pressed it really, 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 really hard for like 1,000,000 years, you could make a diamond. Hey, guys. Oh, hi. What you doing?
I'm making a diamond.
You are? Wow, how neat is that?
Yeah, we're collecting rocks.
Did you see if there were any interesting and different rocks over by the sandbox? You want to go do that? Okay. I'll watch you from here. You want to join me? Oh, sure. I hadn't seen you around the gym lately.
Oh, yeah. That's because I'm working at BJ's, waiting tables.
How'd that happen?
Jake Martin convinced me to give up my job and sail off into the sunset with him.
What went wrong?
Well, we missed the boat, in a manner of speaking.
Oh, I see. So you are waitressing and he's pulling in a physician's salary.
Yeah, well, you know, he's trying to make it up to me.
You're not going to let him get away with it, are you? Because we can get back at him. You give me the word and I will get back at him myself.
Ryan, you can ask anyone in this town what the last emotional firestorm was like that Kendall launched here.
Gosh, I hope they have elephantine memories like yours, Erica. I'd hate for you to be disappointed.
They remember, Kendall, you won't get away with this time.
Not everyone is out to get you, Erica.
Thank God you seem to be the only one at the present.
I can't win.
No, you can't, so why don't you just run along?
Well, never let it be said that I couldn't take a hint. Ryan, shall we give our folks some privacy?
No, hey, you kids don't have to go.
You know what? Whatever really brings you here, I pass. You can leave too.
I need to be certain that you see Kendall for who, well, let me just say, for what she really is. She is a liar. She is completely self-involved. She is a predator.
I recognize the type. And let me tell you something. When it comes to women who are trying to manipulate me, I will take Kendall's obvious tricks over your sneaky approach any day.
Is our information incorrect, Doctor?
He knows damn well that his career was bought and paid for.
David.
Do you have any proof?
Your mother has admitted writing sizable checks to each of the institutions and foundations in question.
My mother is clearly out of her mind. She's delusional, and only you, Dr. Martin, would take her word for anything.
I've also just been faxed accounting records which document your mother's contributions. Each of them made just prior to your receiving an award.
Well, that's impossible. Where would she have gotten her hands on that kind of money? Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm afraid even the one of the chair has been tainted by Vanessa's drug money.
Well, it's easy to rise to the top when someone is greasing the way.
And when nepotism is alive and well.
You know, my father never bribed anyone to get me with something that I don't deserve,
David from his contract. I don't understand what all of this is supposed to accomplish.
Because this raises legal issues. Bribes were taken, foundations were defrauded.
Isn't that between Sybil and the bribees?
David misrepresented himself to this hospital.
That is not true. I had no idea what Vanessa was up to.
Fellow as brilliant as you are, remaining ignorant for all those years.
Hayward, you control every single aspect of your career and your life. You knew about this.
I suggest we get on with this matter, dispose of it as quickly and as quietly as possible.
I agree. Look, David, we have no interest in causing you any further embarrassment.
No reason to go public with this.
No. God knows we have enough to deal with, thanks to Vanessa.
Indeed. That's why I've had these papers drawn up. We only ask that you sign and date each copy.
No, wait. What is it?
Blackmail.
It states that David relinquishes any and all future claims against this hospital.
That's not all it does.
And it includes his permanent resignation, effective immediately.
Well, you've thought of almost everything, haven't you?
It's my duty to protect this hospital, David.
And you do a damn fine job of it. Now let's get this done and get out of here.
Do yourself a favor, David. Sign it.
Right now, in this Soap Center Minute, your favorite ABC stars tell us about their favorite Disney memories.
I actually was at this at the Magic Kingdom the day it opened. Being able to be one of the first people at the park when they cut the ribbon, I mean, it was just really thrilling.
My favorite Disney anything of all time is Cinderella. For obvious reasons, Cinderella.
My first time I came here, I was probably about 3.5, and I was handicapped as a child. I had a leg brace on it. So when I came here, I couldn't ride Space Mountain. So my first year back at Super Soap Weekend, I came back, and the first spare moment I had, I went and I rode Space Mountain.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always know.
Well, you asked.
Jake, he meant well, you know, he just kind of screwed it up.
You know, it's a classic male excuse.
Well, I know, but like I said, he's trying to make it up to me and all.
Really, how?
Well, he offered me this job at the hospital, and along with training to be a physical therapist.
That sounds like a good deal. I mean, unless, of course, you prefer the smell of grease and stale beer.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
But you turned him down, didn't you?
Well, he's trying too hard.
Yeah, that's Jake. Oh, you tripped over my foot. Let me x-ray your ankle and I'll carry you on my back for 6 months.
Yeah, you know him pretty well.
Yeah, I'm sure he mentioned that we were involved at one point.
Yes, he did mention it, but he didn't really delve into this.
Well, you know, it wasn't romantic or anything.
Oh, well, not with us either, trust me.
So he's dating around?
Well, you know, even Superman had Lois Lane and Lana something or other.
Yeah, so Pine Valley's hero is a busy man.
Mm-hmm. Rescuing Greenlee Smythe.
Greenlee? I wouldn't see that she was his type.
Yeah, well, she sure does need a lot of saving.
That's what you get into when you get involved with the heroic type.
It's got like a damsel in distress radar. The few romantic dinners we tried to have turned into a lonely meal for one.
So why don't you have dinner with us?
Us?
Yeah, me and Adam and Colby. We could swap Jake's stories. You know, I have known him since he was an unbelievably geeky kid.
Are you sure tonight's good and all?
Sure. I mean, I think you should get to know this family that you so want to be a part of.
I'm sorry that you're still angry at me.
Just get used to it.
But Kendall's treachery is real, Chris. When she lost her bid for Dimitri, she immediately tried to seduce his son Anton, just out of spite.
Is this supposed to hold my interest?
Well, do you want your son Ryan to suffer the way Anton did?
Ryan is not a dope, Erica.
Kendall will squeeze the life out of Ryan, kick him to the curb, and laugh all the way.
You know, I'm sorry you and Kendall had such a difficult time.
It was entirely her doing.
And that Dimitri was stabbed, and you stood trial. I do my homework. Have you? Have you? You're the one who brought it to Pine Valley. Now you're going to have to learn to live with it.
Let me just tell you something. It is one thing to unleash a monster, and it is quite another thing to just stand by and watch her rip apart the lives of people I care
Erica,
about.
she wasn't ripping me apart when you showed up.
That show was just to throw you off guard.
She was talking to me about my son.
She knows how to get to you.
She was filling me in about who he is and what he's feeling. You know what? You know, I like that. And you know something else? She cares. You don't.
How could you say that?
Oh, easy. You don't care what happens to Ryan and me.
That is not true.
No, you care. You only care about how it affects you and Kendall and which one of you girls is going to come out on top.
It's a complete fiction. I don't know how you can talk that way to me after all.
How I talk to you?
We have been to each other.
You have lied to me. You jerked me around. And what did I do? I loved you. Oh, yeah, and I defended you in court for murder.
And it was a lot more than that, and you know it. Chris, I have been in agony ever since you were shot.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to send you a card.
Oh, come on. I'm not trying to make this about me.
Oh, you don't have to try.
I was terrified for you, Chris. That's why I showed up here, and that's why I brought... That's why I came to see you, and...
You brought me a swell basket of fruit.
I brought you friendship. And today I've given you some sound advice, but obviously those things count for nothing.
You can leave now.
I was about to. All along I said that Frankie was a con artist, and I was proven right. She was. And I will be proven right about Kendall in the end. I just hope that she doesn't trash your relationship with your son before you wise up.
Not even an arrivederci? Wonder what went on in there.
Well, why don't you go after her and find out?
I don't think so. Thank you for defending me to Mummykins.
Yeah, well, it doesn't mean that I back you 100%, Kendall.
Oh. What can I do to win you over entirely?
Let's see. You can tell me why you snuck over here to entertain Stan.
I expected everything to be slashed or torched.
It still sucks. She broke my CD player, Dad.
That could have been an accident.
No, it wasn't. She's after me like some cop hyped up trying to make her first bust or something.
You're self-exaggerating.
No, I'm not exaggerating. She's been watching me everywhere I go, waiting to catch me snorting or smoking weed or doing something like that. She's insane.
All right. We'll wait till Liza gets home. We'll talk to her about it.
Hey, guess who we ran into at the park?
Mia!
Yeah, and we invited her to stay for dinner.
What were you doing in my room?
Why? Is it off limits?
My personal stuff is. You know, you have no right to go through all my stuff.
I disagree. I think I have every right.
Then you did search JR's room.
Told you.
And I fully intend to do it again.
It's simple and straightforward. If your mother's influence on your career becomes public knowledge, we want to be sure that no one suspects that we were in any way part of it.
Well, you've certainly kept your hands clean, haven't you?
The hospitals, yes. That's it, David. That's the only offer we're going to make. If you don't sign it, we're going to be forced to file suit against you for misrepresentation and fraud.
David, sign it.
Can I see this? Please excuse us, would you?
I would like to strangle my mother for giving him this information.
That can wait. How about this? What do you intend to do?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Honestly, David, why you want any part of this hospital and that mummified board of directors is beyond me.
What, you think I should sign this?
Yeah. Chuck 'em. You don't need 'em. Have you thought about it? You could continue your research in Europe. Imagine what fun we'd have in London or Paris, free from this petty bureaucracy.
You're not serious about this, are you?
Yeah. I could be packed and ready to go by morning.
But then they would win.
This isn't about them winning.
That would be like me lying down for them, giving them everything
They never
that they want.
deserved you, I don't think. We could have a really good life. I promise.
have never rolled over for anyone in my entire life. And I am not about to start now. I'll be damned if I let you get away with this.
What is wrong with you, David? What it appears that Dr. Hayward is in self-destruct
No,
mode.
you're wrong, Jake. You couldn't be more wrong. Who do any of you think you are? What is this supposed to be the bastion of honor and morality? What a joke. Why did you look at your chairman of the board, Palmer Cortlandt? Not only does he have a prison record himself, but he was sleeping with the infamous Proteus.
I never dreamed...
Oh, no, you never dreamed that she was smuggling drugs, right? Cocaine and heroin? Feeding drugs to unsuspecting kids, hooking them? Kids very much like your own niece's son, right, Palmer?
You leave JR out of this.
And what about you? Didn't you have lunch with my mother just the other day, huh? Did you score any smack?
Oh, how dare you.
How dare you? And you! Didn't you ask my mother to become part of this board? But of course, that's when she was still in good standing with good old Palmer here.
That's not germane, David.
Then what is, Joe? How about your son's affiliation to the Warner chair, huh? Or let's talk about the nepotism here at this hospital. I've done good work here. I've done great work, even. So, Jake, does the board know about your illegal activities?
Pointing fingers is not going to help.
Did you tell them how you acquired the evidence regarding my personal research, Jake? Trespassing and breaking and entering.
You can stall all you want.
You break the law, and you sit at the right hand of Joe, your father almighty. I bend a few rules, which, by the way, advances medicine with a cure, and you demand my head on a platter.
Let's get out of
here,
here,
You are
please.
a jealous quack, Jake. I wouldn't let you wash a dog with a flea bath. I saved more lives than you could ever dream of. More lives than anybody on this lackluster staff.
How is this helping anyone?
I've never been involved with my mother's drug activities in any way. I had no knowledge of it. My mother and I have shared very little over the years. But I'll tell you this. I've watched her in action, and I've learned a few things. One of the things I've learned, how to take down your enemies. And I promise you this, if I go down, I'm taking you down with me, each and every one of you. And this hospital's reputation, possibly even its accreditation, is going to crash and burn with us.
Whoa, I do not sneak anywhere.
Really, I was heading into the shower, and you were off to a job interview. You remember that? And a couple hours later, doing stand-up for Chris?
Well, after Erica's rant at the Pine Cone, I thought I would take action.
Really? Why?
Ryan, Chris cares about you. He honestly does. And when you said you were like him, I thought that...
That just slipped out.
Because it's true. Oh, the two of you are so stubborn, we could hit another ice age before either of you calls the other one.
And why is this your business?
Ryan, come on. Chris is used to being on the move. He's used to being in charge. Now he's in there in a hospital gown with an easy access slit down the back.
Oh, so you feel sorry for him?
Don't you? You know, Eric is right about one thing. When he gets out of here, he's going to need all the help he can get.
He's got lots of friends.
And family. But we won't dwell on that. Oh, come on. I was just cheering the guy up. Why are you here?
Well, I'm not going to, cut him off. I was just coming by to check out, see how he's doing.
You old softy.
Now, don't go making this more than it is, all right?
Never. Oops, look at the time. Gotta go.
Oh, going to spread more cheer?
I'm preparing persimmon souffles at the soup kitchen, then on to my Manicure for Lepers program.
You are one twisted chick, you know that?
Yeah, but I got you a smile. You and Chris have fun.
Who is it? You, mind if I come in for a bit?
Is Erica lurking around out there?
No, she's long gone.
Good. Come on in.
So Kendall's a piece of work, huh?
Yeah, well, you gotta look at who her mother is, right? Look, the last time you came by, we talked about your mom.
Yeah. My mom and
in her blue sky days.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'd like to go back to that.
If that's what you want.
I feel lousy that I wasn't, well, that I didn't level with you about your mom and me and you, and why don't you sit down, because I'd like to explain why.
Okay.
I thought about this, and I think it all kind of goes back to my parents and how it was for me being a kid growing up with them. For example, every Christmas, my mom and dad would open up the house to the whole neighborhood. And then everybody who walked through the door, right, got a present. Nothing fancy. My mom might have baked a cake, or my dad might have made their kid a little wooden pull toy.
Yeah, I think I might have seen them on TV. Your mom wore an evening gown and pearls when she vacuumed. Your dad with a tweed jacket with the leather patches, smoked a pipe and nothing.
No. It was real, Ryan. It was real. Well, anyway, this one Christmas, word must have got out that we were feeding people we didn't even know, and I was only about, I don't know, probably 12 years old, and this gorgeous woman comes to the party late, kind of like when it was winding down. The rest of us were in the kitchen. I went into the dining room because that's where she was, and I saw this woman taking my mother's silver sugar holder and cream pitcher and stuffing them into her purse, and these were the only things my mom ever got from her family.
So you busted her?
No, I couldn't. She looked like Marilyn Monroe. But I went back into the kitchen. My mother must have seen the look on my face, and she went into the dining room.
And goodbye, Marilyn.
No. My mom told her that they were silver-plated and that she wouldn't get much from them. She wound up going throughout the house, taking every dollar we got, and gave it to this woman. And my father went along with it.
Wait a minute. Wait, they rewarded this chick for ripping you off?
They explained to me that this woman didn't want to rob it, but she was in a tight spot, and she had no way out. My parents gave her one.
You must have seen this on Oprah or read about it.
I lived it, Ryan. I knew exactly who my parents were, the kind of people that they were. They were the best.
And they were my grandparents.
That's right. The best.
Now, honey, don't worry. Chris isn't going to let Kendall pull a cashmere over his eyes for long. And Ryan is a savvy guy.
Oh, they will catch on eventually. But meanwhile, Kendall is putting down roots.
Roots? It's more like tentacles. I swear that girl is like a big she-squid floating around town waiting to squeeze her next prey to death.
Thank God some of us remember who she really is. Oh, if I were only in a better place with Chris right now, then, none of her antics would matter at all.
Well, why don't you get on back to his room and do that voodoo that makes grown men groan for you?
Oprah. I can't reconnect with Chris unless I'm willing to be completely honest with him.
So what's stopping you?
If I were to confess, I would lose Chris forever.
So Colby thinks that we should dress for dinner. What do you think?
I kind of lost my appetite, Liza.
Well, that's too bad. Mia, would you like some tea? No, thank you. Oh, pecans.
Speaking of nuts, do you think we could get back to the subject at hand here?
Which is what, your rights in this house?
Yeah, something like that.
Fine. What is it you're not clear on?
What is it that I'm not clear on? What gives you the right to treat me like a criminal? That's what I want to know.
Well, this is my house. I have a daughter that's entrusted to my care, and you have a criminal record.
A criminal record? I messed up. I'm not one of America's most wanted.
Given your history, I would have to be a fool not to pay attention to what goes on in this house.
What goes on in your house? What did you expect to find in my CD player?
I have to justify to you what I did.
Okay. Well, while we're into search and seizure, why don't we search the entire house, your room included?
Excuse me?
Well, you know, your history isn't spotless, Liza. You know, if I'm going to be living in your house, I want to feel safe. Maybe I should go and search your room, too.
Don't even think about it.
Do I have to remind you, too, that we have a guest?
Oh, you know, it really sounds like you guys have a lot to settle, so why don't we just do dinner another night?
I'm sorry, Amy.
No, it's fine. We'll take a rain check or something.
You know, maybe we do it on neutral ground like the valley is.
Yeah, whatever. That sounds fine. It's great.
Yeah, well, next time we'll pretend to be civilized.
Oh, no, that's okay. It was all very interesting. Good night.
No, don't even tell me. You're going to take his side.
Liza, you're being unreasonably harsh with my son.
I feel...
Liza? Are you all right?
But, honey, every time you lie to Chris, he finds out, so why not throw yourself on his mercy now?
I have considered coming clean.
Yeah? And what's stopping you?
I have to put Chris first. I have to just, for his own sake, I have to keep quiet.
But, honey, remember, you are the one who brought in that specialist to work with Chris. Yeah, so you got Anna to tell him it was the FBI's doing. Don't you think it's time that you took some credit?
Oh, well, Chris is making progress. I mean, I really can't risk it.
Kendall, why don't you join us? What the devil are you?
I couldn't help overhearing every word. Or should I say every lie?
You want to make this difficult for us?
You're just making it harder on yourself, Hayward.
And in the end, you'll lose anyway.
I need my briefcase. I think I left it in my car. Would you get it for me? I need to get some papers, and I don't want to turn my back on these guys.
Okay.
Well, if you got something to say, Hayward, why don't you just say it?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what it must be like to be your father, Jake. So small and frightened. To have to follow every rule, no matter how outdated or ridiculous.
You think that describes me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. That's why I'm here. Because I wouldn't slavishly follow your rules.
But rules are necessary, David, in a civilized society.
Yeah, well, if I followed your rules, Joe, if I stopped doing my research, Dixie would be dead today.
That is your opinion.
That's a fact. Palmer Cortland's niece, your former daughter-in-law, would be as dead as her mother.
Shut up, Hayward.
You're all accusing me of colluding with the murderer. Look to yourselves.
What?
How many patients have expired in this hospital because of your narrow-minded mismanagement, Dr. Martin? How many have you sent to the morgue? You're no better than Proteus.
Liza? Are you all right?
Yeah, I just lost my train of thought for a moment.
Well, you looked totally blank.
Did I? Well, that won't happen again.
Liza, look, can't we agree that we are all due a certain amount of trust and consideration? Liza?
Yes.
Okay. Let's declare a truce while we're getting used to our living situation.
Sounds reasonable.
Excuse me. This, I'm gonna have to take this. I'll be back.
I think you got away with it. I know exactly what you did.
What? What did I do?
And I'm going to prove it.
You know, Ryan, your grandparents, they They would have liked you. A lot.
My mom's folks died when Braden was really little. I was probably still a baby. And my dad's parents, the Currys, they wanted nothing to do with us. I used to pretend that I had these relatives up in the mountains. I mean, I used to make it right down to the last little detail. They had a White House, and they served eggs and pancakes for breakfast every morning, and they had a Cocker Spaniel, and they had 3 orange cats. And they would love me if they only knew I existed.
I shouldn't have gotten into this.
What were your parents' names?
Linda and Anthony.
Anthony. Did he ever call himself Tony?
No, never. Anthony. Hey, Ryan? Wait. Don't go, Ryan. Ryan, I'm sorry. Please don't go. I'm sorry.
You stalking your mama now, Kendall? Is that it?
Save the outrage, Opal.
Outrage doesn't begin to describe how I'm feeling about
Opal?
you. About
You know something? I actually would like to speak to Kendall alone.
Okay. But you lay off your mama, you hear me? Otherwise, I'm going to have to show you a few rope tricks that a bulldog and cowboy taught me. Then I'll take you for a nice ride in the trunk of my car.
Well, her agenda's clear. What's yours? Kendall, you may not understand this, but I'm going to ask you to please keep what you just overheard to yourself. Why? To protect you? Chris needs Dr. Stannard to oversee his physical therapy and for his recuperation. I certainly do not want to see that relationship compromised or Chris's progress. And if Chris knew you called in Stannard? I believe he would dump him. And you? Wow. That's, say bye-bye to Erica's happy ending. That's a big responsibility. Think I can handle it, Erica? Think you can trust me?
Come on. Come on. Easy.
What the hell happened in here?
Well, it looks like I hit a nerve, huh, Jake?
Joe, should we call an attorney?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Why don't you invite him to my press conference?
What press conference?
Well, I think it's my personal responsibility to inform the public that the health care this hospital provides is subpar.
That's outrageous.
And folks, we don't have to put up with this from him.
This appears to be the very light, indeed flimsy evidence that Joe has trumped up against me.
We've only just begun.
And this is the evidence that I've amassed against Joe Martin.
What evidence? What is it?
Your father is a worn-out old man who's costing people their lives. If anybody signs resignation papers today, Dr. Martin, it should be you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
I want your job, Joe.
Someone put something into my teeth.
What do you want, Kendall?
Let me in and I'll tell you.
And I'm still waiting for the real reason why you came here to come clean with me.
You gotta be